it's interesting because there's been so much like animosity and weird stuff going on in the past couple of years about like who's and what can, what alcohol, and what thresholds are appropriate, and all that, which is really unfortunate to belittle the craft to like a numeric figure. But with that said, it's happened in the eyes of many colleagues and writers. Almost trying to sensationalize it more than it really should be. And along with that, and 2 cold years, our alcohols have drifted down a fair amount in BC. Again, our charge for 14 and some change, and our pinots are 15. I mean, it's not like they're sparkling wine based candidate, you know, they're, I guess, down 1% or 2 from what we had done. We've also been honest with labeling too, so we've always been kind of a scapegoat because we don't take advantage of the percent that the government gives us over 14% to back it down, as most would. I just don't see it as being anything to hide. It's like hiding height or something like whatever highs or this on 511, you know, and so, but so the advantages have been such, and the farming has been such, and so some have been like, oh, Greg, are you following that trend too? Wine's a balance, and you must be listening to blank and so, and you're pulling the trigger earlier, and I guess we have been, but the fruit's been ripe then. That's the whole point, is we've always been for the fruit's ripe, and we're not preoccupied by numbers, and I think our farming, it's really hard to pull off like whole cluster Pinot Noir and neutral oak, no mallow Chardonnay when you're picking fruit early, unless all your systems are firing and you're completely in place. And if you're working with a vineyard where you might not have that confidence about the timing of the leaf removal, hygiene of the stems, the manner in which something was picked, you need, I feel the need professionally to overshoot, instead of jumping too early when it's green and weedy and weird and simple. I've always gone overboard and then reined it back. And so it's really a question of confidence in place. Appellation Place, our farming team, everything else has helped to give us that, to do that. With that said, I wouldn't have any problems, you know, in future years. I mean, we've got, you know, our range is pretty big. You know, the 2011, I was printing the labels for 2011 Brewer Clifton charts, and you know, Mount Carmel's like 13.2 or something. What the 2010 is. It was like 14 and a half, you know, which is down from 15 and a half, I guess, or 15.8 or some of the numbers we touched on. But you know, it's not, in the big scheme of things, it's an evolution, not a revolution. Really, it's just a little bit of a fine tuning, which is farming. I think to your point, to a large part, and then a little bit exaggerated by the vintages. But it's been nice, you know, it's been nice getting fruit in. It's like super hygienic, and the stems are brown, and you know, it makes it really easy. You know, it's hard on the front end. That's not, you know, the expense and the time and the commitment to farming and dealing with that is gnarly and scary, and we sleep all the time. And that's hard, you know. And it's funny because for all the time since we've been working with all neutral barrels, or stainless steel for the past 5 years. Not so much anymore, but sometimes we'll hear that. They go, oh, so your wines must be getting cheaper because you're not buying all that expensive oak. And it's like, yeah, that's why the sushi bar is so cheap, because, you know, they're sitting on gas and electricity. It's like, you know, it's such a stupid reason. I mean, I understand the thought, but it's like, okay, $1,000 a barrel at worst if the euro is really strong, you know, and what, $1 or $2 a bottle, you know. And what you can get away with compromised fruit, if you slam that in oak, it's like, you know, but you have to pay so much on the front end to be able to work with neutral vessels. That's the part that the devil's in the detail. Yeah, when barrel went just down, our farming expense doubled or whatever, you know.